What is going on, you guys? It's your host, Galadon. Yes, we're talking about Clash of Clans. It's the quest to 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. Well, hey, let's just get to 5,000 again first. So, I'm back at it. Now, I'm still on the road right now, you guys. About 2 weeks away from home in Finland. And it's been a great time. Had a lot of fun, met a lot of new people, working on some cool stuff for Clash of Clans. And so I'm working on raiding and trying to get back my Legend League badge. And it's taken me a while. So I just wanted to go over some of the recent attacks and talk about, what's happening in the game. And also, yes, I am bringing back the weather report for those of you that remember the initial quest to 5,000. Those of you doubting people that thought I'd never make it. No, I know you were one of the ones that believed I would. But I had that weather report at the end of each video, and we're going to do that again for this Quest to 5,000 Again series. We'll talk about what it looks like in the general trophy range. So right now, Titan 3 into Titan 2, and having a good time and using bowlers. Pretty much mass bowlers, even though I thought that the Clash of Clans team said we were moving away from mass attacks. It's not mass spam. There's a little bit of funneling going on here, but anyway. Okay, so this is the first attack we're taking a look at. A Town Hall 11, a Champion 1, and pretty much getting annihilated. One of the things I have to say that is great about coming back to a game like this after you've been gone for a little while is the natural progression back into the game. Because I lost so many trophies all the way down to Titan 3, I am seeing slightly softer bases, and it feels like it's practice. It feels like, hey, here's some bases that aren't that hard to beat. Get in there, get your game going, get that groove back, and then once you do gain some more trophies, a few hundred more, then you will start to see the massively strong Supermax bases. But like we'll talk about in the weather report in a few minutes, have not seen that at all at this point. And I have to say, that is a great thing to see, not dealing with maxed out bases yet, and also no clouds. Okay, very little clouds, and that is fantastic. Not really looking forward to that, although it's kind of a mixed bag. Part of me wants the clouds because it just makes it easier to do other things while I'm working. I can set the iPad up next to me and be in the clouds and be stuck there for however long it takes between offers. Whereas right now I'm actually in the clouds as we speak, and as I'm recording this video, I'm looking over at my iPad, I'm clicking next on these bases because I'm already in that low trophy hell area, although they did get rid of it, so there's no more of this endless one trophy offer that you see. And check out this attack right here. Just about coming down to a 99% 1 star, but of course we will grab that Town Hall in the final seconds as we get through the wall. Here comes the Archer Queen, and there goes the clock. Wow. So, story of my life, you guys. 99% 1 star rate. Not so pleasant. That one, hey, it's only 8 trophies down the drain. What can you say? It happens. These bases, I gotta tell you, one thing that I didn't talk about in the weather report is the style of bases. I do see a diversity, but not as much of a diversity as I'd like to see. You pretty much are seeing a majority of the ring bases. Now, yes, that does tend to confound players for 2 stars occasionally, especially when funneling isn't done that well. And for me, that single layer funneling that you see of the bowlers on the beginnings of these attacks does make it difficult to get to the Town Hall of a ring base without a little bit of luck. Sometimes using the clan castle troops to draw those units in works out really well. That is a strategy I like to employ. Now, all of these attacks, I'll tell you, here is my breakdown. On every Town Hall 11 that's going to be a standard tough base, not a 10, not a 9, we'll talk about that in a minute, I will drop usually 12 bowlers, 6 on one side, 6 on the other, at the same time with 2 fingers. Then I will drop 3 healers on each group of bowlers towards the middle. And when I say that towards the middle, I'm talking about trying to keep the healers so that they will end up focusing on the major group of units that goes right down the middle. So the bowlers on the outside first, then we drop the clan castle, the giants in the CC, then I have my 2 sets of 3 wall breakers. I bring 6, but I drop 3 at a time, wait a couple seconds, drop 3 more, That way, just in case the first 3 get annihilated by splash damage, hopefully the second 3 will get through a wall. Then everybody else goes in, all the bowlers, King, Queen, Grand Warden, and we start to use the spells. Now, I have mixed in a freeze spell here recently. I wasn't using a freeze spell before. I dropped a rage for a freeze. I just felt that 4 rage spells was just too much. And so we're going with 3 rage, a jump, and a freeze, as you can see here. An earthquake for good measure, and the poison for the CC. Now right here, you'll notice that this is another base under construction. We've got an expo under construction and another expo that's just out of commission. The owner decided not to spend the Dark Elixir to refill it, or maybe they've been away. Obviously, they haven't been away that long because there is an expo that is being upgraded, and that's something I'm seeing a lot of. And again, not seeing the maxed out bases. We fast forward through this attack at 4 times speed because we know where this is going. Without a major fail, this should be a 3-star, and we get in there, and not 99%, what do you know? We actually got a 3-star. So let's move on. Yes, I am seeing Town Hall 10s. Town Hall 10s and even Town Hall 9s. Now, of course, the search algorithm prevents you from seeing many of them, or at least it makes it not very likely. But as the bases decrease in number in the offers in this region, I am being forced to take some 10s and 9s. Now, yep, woe is me. I hate to have to attack a Town Hall 10. I really feel bad for you guys. In fact, I usually just pass on them. Okay, obviously not. But, so it happens. And it's always nice to grab a 10 or a 9. Some of these, you don't even need all the spells or all the units, but I'm not going to risk it. I just go for it, dump everybody in there, act like it's a regular attack. Sometimes I may spam things a little bit more on the easier bases just to get through it a little more quickly. Now, this is a super mature 10. He had completely maxed out walls, except for the group of newest walls that were added to the game. So obviously probably a very serious war player, Kronos there from Jumbos. And we are going to get through that base with our maxed out Town Hall 11 troops and eventually grab the 3-star win. Now, we will see occasionally maxed out heroes at Town Hall 11, 40, 40, 20, but even that is still rare. Seeing the bases under construction with less than maxed out heroes, much more common. And there is a 9 trophy win. And here we go. Speaking of 9s, we've got the Town Hall 9, Opa Bear from Rampok 17. And you'll notice that I go for the old just spam a lot attack down the right-hand side. Pretty much dropped everybody as fast as I could. Drop them in there, sent them in through the middle, and of course, really not a lot to stop these guys. Probably wasting the free spell, wasting that last rage. But like I said, I usually don't hold up just because last thing I want to do is end up with a 99% on an easy Town Hall 9 like this. Rather use the gems, gem up the army again. Speaking of the training queue, it's amazing. I love the new training queue. That is so much fun. Makes the game so much easier. All right, so Town Hall 9 down, and that is going to take us to the weather report. So this region that we're in right now, 4,300 to 4,500 trophies, lots of upgrading bases. We're seeing quite a few Town Hall 10s, the occasional Town Hall 9. The amount of time that I'm waiting in the clouds is usually less than 20 seconds. The average offer is probably 8 trophies. Usually they're 6s. There is occasionally a 9, 12, so that's why I made that an average. And then last but not least, yes, the whale watch. I have seen one whale. One and only one whale in the past week of searching. And of course, wouldn't you know, Gallifale Gallipanic, it's coming at the end of the video. If you wait for the very end, we will show that replay. Other than that, that's going to wrap up the weather report. That wraps up this episode as well. Thank you guys so much, as always, for encouraging me to come back to Clash of Clans. My first love, my true love. I do love this game. I love you guys, the hashtag Gallifam. Thank you for watching. Please do hit a thumbs up on this video if you want to see more Clash of Clans action. Subscribe for daily Clash content, the earliest possible update and sneak peek information. And of course, I will see you guys again tomorrow for more full attacks. Alright, so here you guys go. Your reward for sticking around to the end. If you know me well, and that means there's always a Gallifale. There's got to be a Gallifale. Now, this guy completely maxed out. He's a Legend League player, and there's so many things about this base. It's well thought out. Check out the Teslas kind of trolling me on the outside. Also, it creates a path leading away from the center of the base for the Giants. Check out that clan castle. Minions all over the place. I mean, everything is just more well thought out in a Legend League player's base, usually. They've taken the time to fill the CC correctly. All of the heroes are going to be awake. It's unlikely that anything is going to be upgrading or in need of upgrade. And yes, I panicked. So there's the jump spell. Of course, everybody ignored the jump spell. The clan castle troops got taken out. You even see the air bombs and the air mines very strategically placed. This guy knew that attackers would be coming on that lower right side because that's where the Eagle artillery was. It's predictable. I'm predictable. I'm sorry. I failed. I did get 1 star though. And check it out. A massive 18 trophies. It was a 54 trophy offer. Whales exist. See you guys tomorrow.